absolutely visually gorgeous, and to have all those top players here was just an amazing experience. I mean, just overall, what are your thoughts?
We didn't do it on our own. It was an enormous effort by the PGA Tour before they ever got to us, and the way that they've been rigorously testing people in advance of their trip to Bermuda, but also the local officials.
1,000 COVID-19 tests were given, 0 were positive.
They all tested in advance. They all tested upon arrival. They all tested day 4, and if here long enough, day 8. So to have that many tests and to have it come back completely clean was nothing short of remarkable. And the people who work behind the scenes for us, and that's not only people in my office, but that's people in the health department, the people actually in the labs that were doing the testing, turning around the testing in a timely fashion so players didn't miss tee times.
If you had had one positive case come through, what would have happened to this tournament?
The big thing that nobody will ever know now, thank goodness, is that how broad-reaching would have been that contact tracing, and how much would it have done to damage the overall experience. I mean, we see it week in and week out right now, whether it's NFL football or other sporting events, right? That if somebody does test positive, it automatically affects a significant amount of people and sometimes even cancels games. So let me tell you, it was top of my mind all the way through the event.
How did the players react? Tell us what their reaction was to the course, the conditions, to Bermuda.
I think we made a real big impact on them last year, but maybe even more so this year because of the way that everything was handled. The folks who did come over here and get a chance to play, it was amazing to me how well they spoke of Bermuda. And so it made them feel safe. We remark on the fact that this is a place where people come and build careers, or in the case of Brendan Todd last year, were able to build their career. And Brian Gay this year, here's a 48-year-old kind of journeyman who's won 6 times on the PGA Tour, and all of a sudden he's back in the winner's circle. It's a life-changing experience for these guys. They were thrilled to have fans back. These guys don't want to play golf in silence, and they appreciate what all the volunteers do for them, what all the fans mean. To hear the roar of a shot like Brian Gay hit on 18 to within 2 feet to force a playoff, that was something they haven't heard in a long time. So it was really cool for them. The experience was great. And they all told me on their way out that it was one of the best experiences they've had in quite some time. For the players, absolutely a different golf course almost every day. That, I think, is what Port Royal is really all about. I mean, it's an amazing golf course. Its scenic beauty is the beautiful thing for us. You absolutely cannot have a better venue or backdrop for your hospitality or your spectators than Port Royal.